In today's video, we are going to be relacing this 44 Pro. It's a 574, which means it's like the Pro 200 from Rawlings. This glove rocks. I love it. After I broke it in, like immediately stripped the laces off of it. This is what was on it before, just yellow laces. And I like 44's laces, but there's so much yellow on this glove and it was just not very good looking. It also has a yellow web. And so I wanted to at least change it up a little bit. I've had it unlaced for so long, like way too long, a really long time. I don't even know how long. Probably a year now. Time to get over my laziness. I'm just going to relace it and make a video at the same time. And before I relace it, I'm actually gonna, at a different angle, we're gonna actually kind of look at the inside of it a little bit just because it's kind of interesting. But before we do, I have two things I want to say. One, my shirt, the Baseball Bat Bros. If you haven't heard of them, I really recommend going and checking out their channel. Here on this channel, we cover a ton of baseball gloves. I love baseball gloves and I share it with you guys. And so with baseball, there's also baseball bats. And what these guys do is they can, any bat, brand, and specific model that you could think of, they have swung it and hit home runs with it, and they're really entertaining. I love them. And so I picked up my shirt from them because I'm a fan. And so if you like baseball bats as well as gloves, totally go check them out. Second thing is that I have a bit of an announcement. Not a bit of an announcement. I have a major announcement. Rather than trying to tell you, I'm just going to show you a quick slideshow of a few pictures.
We get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, we get it almost every night. When that moon gets big and bright, we get it almost every night. When that moon gets.
My wife is literally pregnant. I'm so excited. We're both so excited. We cannot wait. Baby's due in November. I can't wait to be dead. But let's just move on to the video. So, like I said, we're gonna look at the glove. So the original web, it's yellow, it's got the red stitching on it, the yellow logo, and so like I said, just so much yellow is on this glove. And yellow and red, there's nothing wrong with it, it just makes me think of McDonald's. So it's 11.5 inches, it's signature series, handcrafted 574 44 Pro. You know, here's the palm liner. You can see red on one side, yellow on the other, which means that this is going to be red and this is going to be yellow. One thing with 44, I have some gloves where the fur is just average and other ones where the fur on it is like incredibly soft. And this is one of my incredibly soft ones. Made in the Philippines, 44. All right, here we go. Here's the inside of that. Here's that raw leather. Interesting to see. Here's their thumb insert right here, also the heel. There's the pinky insert. It's kind of just interesting to look at the insides of a glove. I don't want to pull too much. I'm already pulling up on the adhesive. You can see the adhesive here, the palm adhesive. That basically kind of keeps it all together so you're not getting major bubbles in the palm and different things like that. I'd put more adhesive on it, but I don't have any. But yeah, that's pretty much that. We're actually going to look at what color laces I got. I put a ton of thought into what color laces I should go with. And so there's nothing that stuck out like, oh, that would look really good. So I ended up choosing something that I thought wouldn't look good. It's already not too hot of a glove. I'm going to go ahead and make it look even worse. And I'm going to go with some purple laces. Now they look navy blue or even black probably for you guys, but they're purple. So it came with a little tool. I may or may not use it. Probably not. I've got just like this Wilson bag that I've used a few times. I just laced up the thumb and the pinky, and now I'm going to move on to the palm through here. All right. This is frustrating just because it takes so long, but here we go. This is what I got so far. Boom, boom, and we're gonna move on to the fingers. So, see how it goes. Okay, so we finished it. It took a long time and it sucked. But that's kind of just how relacing a glove goes. Boom. That's it. It looks awesome, actually. I'm a big fan of the web, the XXX web. I'm excited. I'm glad to put that on there. It looks pretty good. Don't have a baseball with me, but there's that pocket. Glove definitely stiffened up a little bit. Just that's what happens when you relace a glove. But yeah, so went with purple, and I think it actually looks pretty good. Just the darker color makes it look good. But now that I think about it, red, yellow, and purple are actually the colors on the logo, so that's kind of cool. But what I want to do now is actually take the time to talk about the pattern. So this is the 44 Pro 574 model. Like I already said, it's like the Rawlings Pro 200. So here's my Rawlings Pro 200 4GT. This is one of my favorite gloves. I love this thing. Used it for a while. I gamed it. And so this is 11.5 inches. So when it comes to like the actual shape of the glove, it's pretty darn similar. For those of you who don't know, the big thing is on a 574 or Pro 200, there's no welting in between the fingers. As you see here, nothing in between the fingers. The yellow part is the welting, and so there's nothing in between the fingers. We can see here on just a traditional 44, the white welting, there's white in between. I personally think it makes it way more comfortable because it makes it so that it kind of like hugs your finger. It's less of a flat back and like a bump for each finger. I like the way it feels. And I would say actually that the 574 is probably my favorite model out of all the 44 models if I'm playing infield. It has a super nice shape to it. It's more of a deeper pocket, but it's not super deep. It just doesn't have a shallow pocket. It's medium to deep pocket. And that's what I personally like. And so when it comes to baseball, this glove is actually going to be like my go-to glove over any of my gloves. But I don't play much baseball anymore. I'm really just playing slow pitch. But when it comes to the 44s, I really do like the 574. And so if I were to go and just make like my ultimate glove, it'd probably be a 574 model. This was the last glove that I got, and I got the dual welting because I just wanted to try it. I have dual welting on another 44. Hang on. I have the dual welting on this, and it's 11 inches though, so that's kind of the problem. Not going to use it for baseball or softball. So I went ahead and did the dual welting, and I really do like it. I think the dual welting would be like my second in line, just because it feels sturdier. It has like a more heavy duty feel. Feels like it's going to last longer, and it also has more of a roll to the fingers. I just like that a lot.
He's the best. I love it.
And so this is what I'm using for softball this year. Super glad that I got to relace this though, because it's just like adding another glove to the collection, because this was just sitting around for a long time not being used, and now here we go, here we have it. I didn't actually get this glove, I didn't customize it myself. What I did was I got it off of CPS X44. What he does is he sells 44 Pro gloves himself, and for super cheap, and they're pre-customized obviously, and they're just like blemished gloves. For example, this one was actually bought with stolen credit cards, and so they found that out halfway through, but the glove was already made, and so 44 gives it to him, and then he goes and sells it, and I got this for like $70, which is mind-blowingly cheap. No name on or anything, so that was awesome. And it turns out it's like my favorite pattern from 44, so how great is that? I also bought like a glove for a friend of mine through him, and so he's extremely trustworthy. He's a legit guy. 44 works with him, and he sells the stuff, and so I'd recommend checking out his Instagram, which is CPSX44. One more quick thing on the 574 model. I haven't gamed this a bunch or anything. I've just used it for catch and for feeling some ground balls. But this 574 model did break in quicker than my other models did. And so that was just kind of a bonus. I liked that a lot. But yeah, that's it for the video. It was a quick one. It's been a while since I put a video out, I know, but stay tuned because we have the Denim 44 coming any day now. It'll be here any day, and so hopefully you guys can go watch that video as well once I put it up. I'm stoked to get the glove. It'll be beautiful. Yeah, I don't got anything else.